In the world of mixed martial arts, few fighters have captured the collective imagination of fans and critics like Ronda Rousey. Her meteoric rise from relative unknownness to worldwide stardom was a whirlwind journey that transformed not only her own career but also the landscape of women's MMA. She emerged at a time when women's MMA was striving for recognition and legitimacy. Her entry into the UFC in 2013 marked a groundbreaking moment, as she became the promotion's first female bantamweight champion. Her presence alone sparked conversations about gender equality in combat sports, creating a new dimension of interest and excitement. And one of the things that set her apart from the usual female fighters at that time was that her rapid ascent to the top of the bantamweight division was accompanied by an unparalleled level of dominance. Her finishing prowess was nothing short of astonishing. She won her first 6 professional fights by armbar submission in the first round, often in under a minute. This record-setting streak solidified her reputation as a force to be reckoned with, and intensified the anticipation of each of her fights. Two other things that intensified even more the hype around her was her Olympic pedigree and her very charismatic persona. Rousey's background as a bronze medalist in judo at the 2008 Beijing Olympics provided her with a compelling backstory that transcended MMA. Her Olympic achievements highlighted her exceptional athleticism and dedication, captivating both sports enthusiasts and casual viewers who were drawn to her unique journey. And the charisma and success that she was having in the fighting world allowed her to transcend the MMA world and enter the mainstream consciousness. She appeared in movies, TV shows, and endorsements, bringing the sport to a wider audience. This crossover appeal not only boosted her personal brand but also elevated the entire sport of MMA in terms of visibility and legitimacy. It's been almost a decade since she stopped fighting, but to this very day, she is still one of the most hyped-up athletes in the history of MMA. Her journey from an Olympic judoka to a UFC champion ignited discussions about gender equality, athleticism, and representation in sports. Her legacy extends far beyond her victories and losses, as she carved a path for future generations of female fighters to follow. But she ended up having a very sad downfall that made her retire at the age of 29. But why would one of the greatest stars in MMA's history retire so young? In today's video we delve into the Ronda Rousey epic rise to stardom and downfall. Ronda Jean Rousey, the youngest between them. Ronda Jean Rousey, born in Riverside, California, on February 1, 1987, the youngest of 3 daughters of Anne Maria DeMars and Ronald John Rousey, after whom she was named. Rousey was destined for combat sports. She inherited her warrior spirit from her mother, Anne Maria DeMars, who was the first American woman to win a World Judo Championship. Growing up in a family of athletes, Rousey was exposed to discipline, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence from an early age. Her early life was not without its challenges. She struggled with apraxia, a speech disorder that affected her ability to communicate effectively. Her determination to overcome this obstacle led her to develop a strong work ethic and resilience that would serve her well in her future endeavors. Apart from apraxia, she also had to deal with another burden as a child, because when she was only 8 years old, her biological father, who had broken his back while sledding with his kids, died by taking his own life.
Unfortunately, at 8 years old, we lost my dad. He broke his back and was never able to heal from it. What I really needed was something, I needed a welcome distraction and an outlet. So I started doing judo, and by the time I was 16, I already made the Olympic team.
Rousey's mother was the one who introduced her to judo, as a way to instill discipline and self-confidence. Under her mother's guidance, she quickly excelled in the sport. Her rigorous training regimen and competitive nature propelled her to success on the national and international stages. Rousey's achievements in judo included winning the bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. However, her path took an unexpected turn when she decided to transition to MMA. This decision was influenced by her desire to challenge herself in a new arena and her belief in the potential of women's MMA. Her transition to MMA was not without its challenges. She faced financial difficulties, living out of her car at times and taking odd jobs to support her training. Despite these hardships, her unwavering commitment to her goals fueled her determination to succeed. She made her mixed martial arts debut as an amateur on August 6, 2010, when she defeated Hayden Munoz by submission due to an armbar in just 23 seconds. And in March 27, 2011, she made her pro debut in MMA, when she submitted Edian Gomez with an armbar in 25 seconds. And after having 4 wins and 0 losses on her record, she ended up drawing the attention of the Strikeforce. Rousey made her Strikeforce debut on March 3, 2012, against Miesha Tate, with a belt on the line, and she defeated Tate via first-round armbar and became the newest Strikeforce bantamweight champion. Her first title defense was against Sarah Kaufman, whom she defeated in just 54 seconds with her signature armbar. This victory solidified her reign and showcased her dominance. However, her time in Strikeforce was limited, as the promotion eventually folded, leading to her transition to the UFC.